Keep in mind, this phone has more AI than any other phone I have tested so far. So stay tuned, then you will find out everything else about this great smartphone. We have the Honor 400 here. The Honor company was founded in 2013 as a subsidiary of Huawei. And after Huawei no longer has a Google Play Store, they have decoupled and now produce smartphones themselves. And one of them is the Honor 400, which we are introducing today. And I can already tell you, this phone will kick your ass. Because this phone has more AI than any other phone I have tested so far. And a lot of functions that we miss on other smartphones. Starting with a super strong battery with 5,300 mAh, a 200 megapixel camera, a lot of AI and a super fast processor, we have a smartphone in the middle class for €499. And that's unique. On the back is a 200 megapixel ultra main camera, as well as a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. And this provides fantastic results. The front camera resolves at 50 megapixels. The result can really be seen. We have made super sharp and detail-oriented pictures here. We have an AMOLED display here with 6.55 inches. This is not only very, very bright, but also really very sharp. The whole thing weighs 184 grams. We have a very, very fast processor installed here as a core, as you can see here. And this processor is a Snapdragon 7 Generation 3. We have 8 GB of RAM. You can boost this for a short time if necessary with another 8 GB. 5,300 mAh battery easily ensures that you can last a day. And as a storage space we have 256 GB here. Please note that this varies by country. Depending on which country you are in, you may even have 512 GB of storage. The heart of the whole thing is AI. And there is more than enough of that here. We start with the pictures. Here you have the option, and I think that's brilliant and unique, that you can create a video out of a picture. And the whole thing doesn't even take 2 minutes. You can add a simple picture here, like me. And this picture is then animated with the AI. I have this picture here, for example. I click on it and say Start Generation. The whole thing takes about 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes I have generated the picture by moving it. I have now previewed it and here you have the result. So a video was created here from a picture. We'll try it again with another picture so you can see the effect again. Just in advance, this function is still free. But it will be free, depending on how many people use this AI. Accordingly, the whole thing will be free. Unfortunately, I have this information from Honor. But it's still free and you can do anything with it. I think this function is best, for example, if you have a dead person, a loved one, and you have the picture, then you can regenerate it with this AI. As hard as that sounds. But this software is really brilliant. We have now added the other picture so that you can see the effect again here. In the other picture, you didn't see the effect that much. But here you can see it really well. And this AI is just powerful. So look at it as if I had a drone, it would fly up here. I go to play again so that you can see the whole thing again. The whole thing was generated from a picture. And I don't think you have to say more about it. You can also save the whole thing, you can download the whole thing, whatever. Here you have so much AI and you can edit all the pictures with it. And edit, that is, you can do everything with it. For example, I have this picture here. Then I go to my AI for editing. You have your own point, it's called AI editing. And here you have the option of editing, cutting, tickling, mosaic, watermark and much, much more. But the real AI is in here. Namely, you can cut things out with just one click, add a different background, add simple colors, combine images. Here you have an eraser that you can even remove people here. And the AI automatically recognizes that. If you have passers-by in the background, for example, the AI recognizes that. Mirrors can be removed here. If you have ever photographed where the sun is reflected, the whole thing is reflected. This is also possible. And much, much more. That would break the frame if we explained everything here. The size can be changed here. You can add image frames here so that it looks really beautiful. And within a few minutes you have a really great result. And you don't have to do much for it. I'll show you how I can change the background here in a minute. I have this picture here. Then I click on AI Edit. Then I choose this point here. You can also do beauty and everything here. But I don't want that. Change the background here. Then I click on the picture. Now I choose the background. I choose a picture now where I want to copy the whole thing. I want to have that here. And that's it. And the whole thing is done within a minute and still looks very, very good. So you can change the background here and you've done it all in a minute. But you also have the option to delete things here by just dragging them in. The AI recognizes that and deletes them. And the whole thing with a really great result. So it's gone, it's gone. You can save the whole thing. And I don't think you have to say more. But that wasn't all. As I said, this AI is really, really powerful. You have several things here, not just pictures. But much, much more what you can do with it. You can, for example, create a slideshow out of your favorite pictures. And the whole thing in a minute. All you have to do is select the pictures that you want to add or that you want to have. Just click on it. An instant movie. And within a minute you have made your pictures into a slideshow with great effects. You can add music. You can add picture frames. You can still have a lot of templates here. You can edit it and much, much more. And as I said, the whole thing in a minute. And of course, Google's AI Gemini shouldn't be missing here. This one is also pre-installed here. So that you can get started with Gemini right away. Just talk into the microphone or type in. And Gemini will deliver the results to you in seconds. We'll show you how fast the Snapdragon processor is. Applications can be opened within seconds here, as you can see. There is practically no delay. No matter which app one start here, it's there right away. Even if I open several tabs. That doesn't put the phone on its knees. There is a great function here. And this is called Tools. And with Tools we have a remote control and we'll show you now. But not just a remote control. Here you have a computer, a mirror, and much more. What you need is a smart controller. And here you have an intelligent remote control. Where we can control almost everything with it. And that's easy. Just click on the plus symbol. And here you have the option to select several things. From fan, projector, TV, camera, and much, much more. Just click on the desired symbol. And then you can add that. Now the database is searched. Here you click on your product, on the brand. You can also do it here on the side with the letters. And if you have found it, just click on the switch symbol. If the TV turns off, you have done the whole thing. And then you can start here. You have the complete menu here. Loud, quiet, even the channels. If you click on the menu, you can expand the whole thing again. And it works wonderfully with almost all brands. Also with Honor Share or Quick Share. You can share everything you have on your smartphone with it. Either without mobile data. Or via Quick Share all devices that are nearby. So you can not only share contacts, but also pictures and everything else. Either you hold it next to each other. Or you just scan the QR code. And you are already connected. And you have received it automatically. Works very, very well. Without problems. Absolutely without interference. And as I said, you can use the whole thing without data. So, we got the picture. We look at each other. So it worked great. One word about the camera. The super macro mode, as you can see, really delivers fantastic pictures and details. To be honest, I wouldn't have expected it to turn out so well. The main camera, as you can see, is just amazing in this price range. Here, for example, I have a picture with a 30x zoom and everything is still sharp. And the colors are also detailed and especially sharp. But I think you can see that for yourself. Let's get to the video. Unfortunately, we don't have 4K 60 frames per second here. At first I was still skeptical about whether that would be enough of the fluctuation of the quality. Then I just tested it and you can see the result here. So it's really like a stabilizer. And then I also did the hardness test. So go first and even run at the end to see how stable the whole thing is. So here, go normal again, we swing over here. Nevertheless, the whole thing is not distorted or no artifacts. Here we go normal again and then run at the end to see what the whole thing looks like when we run with the smartphone in our hand. So you can see for yourself, here we go normal again and then we start running here and take a look. So, despite running, the whole thing is still stable and it is not wobbly, as with most smartphones in this price range. And the whole thing, as I said, even though we are running. To be honest, I wouldn't have thought so. But let's say something about AI. Not everything was there yet. You have a point here called Honor HI and there is still a lot here, such as the magic text. That means you can click on any picture and extract the text like that and edit it. There is the magic portal, the circle of knuckles. Here, too, you see, you only need a circle to draw this knuckle and you can access the services. Or you can keep a text pressed and then translate it and much more. The AI voice, that is, here we have the option to speak to the text. I speak something and the whole thing is converted into text in real time and there are still a lot of settings what you can do. You can read the whole thing to yourself, of course, and much more. We have the translator in different languages, which you can add to the screen right away. It translates each language for you in different font sizes, with different voices. And here we have an overview of all the AI, such as that I, even when the eyelids are open or closed, can open them with AI. Or what we showed before, we can change the background within seconds. You can scale up pictures here if the quality is not particularly good. Passages can be removed with a click. Reflections can be removed. And of course the top function, picture to video, we also showed you that. Here you have all the functions that we showed you again. If we would go to any function, it would break the frame. That's why we come to a conclusion. What do you think of it? I was skeptical at first about so much AI, but then I tried it out and I am fascinated and enthusiastic. There is practically nothing you can do with it, and that in the price class. Honor has given something here and the others can hold on to it now. In my opinion, this is a real innovation. This AI is practical, you can do a lot with it. The whole thing, as I said, 4.99 and already available. If you have any questions, use the comment function. We say thank you for watching and goodbye.